Hey, what's up everybody? Coming back with another video. Today's video is going to be talking about mostly European football, soccer, the World Cup mainly, and how I'm basically preparing for that. There's a lot of things coming out. There's a lot of things already out. Much like the 21-22 Prism, you've seen me break a lot of that stuff on this channel so far. There's a lot of other, back end stuff that you can still buy today. You can still find the Euros from last year, Mosaic, and I Select. I know the Russia Select is very hard to come by, but I know they're out there. I know they're very high price in terms of hobby boxes. But things that are coming up currently in terms of dates. April 15th, Topps UEFA Champions League is coming out on the 15th, which is about, by the time this video airs, it's going to be already out. Another one that's probably going to already be out by the time this video airs, the Road to World Cup Mosaic. That's huge. That's going to be an interesting one coming out because for most of the bigger teams, we already kind of know potentially what the starting 11 is going to be, or who of the top players are going to be that's going to be at the World Cup. And that's why you're probably going to see some of these sets be smaller in size, maybe 200, maybe even like 300 spots in the set total, just because there's going to be some guys that maybe make the team, US, England. There might be a guy who's performing great at the time that's going to be going to the World Cup that no one even recognized or figured he would be on the team going into that World Cup. So it's going to be interesting of who is going to be in the Mosaic Road to the World Cup, which again comes out on April 20th. Who's going to be in that set? Obviously, it's going to be some of the big hitters. I can see it's going to be very heavy into the Mosaic type of parallels, prisms, and whatnot. You could probably go back to the Euros Mosaic as a cheat sheet of what kind of parallels that they're going to have. Hopefully, they're going to have a lot more numbered cards, which I mean to 199 to 299. Golds, reds, blues, stuff like that, because in the Euros they only had very limited. I think I packed one numbered card in the entire box, and they got to do better than that. If they want people to be interested in buying these hobby boxes and making it something that's interesting, that's going to be fun, that's going to be worth the money, they gotta have more than one inserted numbered money card within these sets or within these boxes, which I hope they are going to do. It seems like that they're going towards more of that, more and more as new sets come out. It's just not soccer either. It's basketball, football, and whatnot. Next one is April 27th is going to be the English Premier League Mosaic. That's going to be the set. Right now, the Mosaic is out currently, or no, the Prism is out currently. Now that it's coming out with the Mosaic. May 11th, Topps Museum Collection is coming out on May 11th. January 22nd, Topps Stadium Club Champions League is coming out on that date. July 8th is Topps Finest Bundesliga. That is coming out on July 8th again. There's no release dates, and these are going to be the last kind of 21-22 sets that are going to be coming out that are going to have World Cup players within them. And that will be the Serie A and La Liga. There are no release dates on there. There's a lot of different, especially with the Mosaics that are coming out for the Road to World Cup. There's a lot of different information out right now, where there's some information that says there's going to be one autograph per box. There's some saying that there's going to be two autographs per box. It would be great if there was two. Again, that would just drive people to buy the hobby boxes. That would drive up even prices as well. get people interested in this World Cup and get people interested in buying these cards and whatnot. So yeah, there's a lot of great stuff coming out. Again, do you want the country, the country that the player plays for, or do you want them still in their club kits? Again, I'm not a big, I need someone in the U.S. men's national team kit over their club kit. I really don't care about that. I just want the player. As long as they're in the World Cup, I don't care what they're wearing. Obviously, I hope they're wearing clothes, but I hope they're actually. I don't care which club or country. I can still just sell it as, hey, this guy's going to be in the World Cup. This guy's playing. This guy's going to be in the starting 11. Again, that whole, I would say, month or two leading up to the tournament, and even during, and then I think even probably a month after, there's still going to be a ton of buzz around the World Cup, and then obviously the cards. And I really hope it takes another step in the right direction, because I think European football, the cards, I think it's a sleeping giant currently right now. I really do. I didn't get into it until about 2006 is when I really started getting into football and really starting to, attach myself to a team. Of course, I'm an Arsenal supporter. And then, of course, I support U.S. men's national teams. Once U.S. men's national team kind of gets knocked out, usually I try to aim at a couple other different countries, one being England, just because a lot of Arsenal players will be, or some Arsenal players will be within that team. But usually I'm just rooting for a player. But of course, then if you're rooting for a player, you're going to be rooting for the country as well. France would be another one, and then Italy is another one too, just because I am part Italian, so I kind of gravitate towards that a little bit. But it's definitely going to be an interesting. Obviously, we've never seen this before in terms of the World Cup. In terms of, it's going to be played during our winter time for the most part. Obviously, you live in the southern hemisphere. You're going to be that's basically your summer. It's just going to be interesting all around. If anybody doesn't know the groups, you're looking at Qatar group. This is Group A: Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, Netherlands. That's going to be an interesting one. Senegal and the Netherlands should come out of that group. Group B: England, Iran, U.S., and then it's going to be either a Ukraine or Scotland or Wales, one of the three. That's going to be an interesting one. I hope Wales wins, just because Gareth Bale, and I have a few Gareth Bales I would like to unload during that time. Of course, I hope U.S. men's national team comes out of that group. I think the other one is England. I think England is very much, just because of what they did in the Euros, I think they have a really solid chance to at least make the semifinals. I think at worst, quarterfinals. I think they have a great group, a young group of players. I think some of them really need to, though, get back on their abilities. Like some players are just not playing up to their standards right now, but leading up to the tournament, they really need to get back into form. Group C: Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. Coming out of this is going to be a tricky one. I think Argentina obviously is going to be coming out of that group, but it's going to be a toss-up between Mexico and Poland. I think that's going to be a tough ask. I think Poland, as long as Lewandowski is healthy, they have a few other players. Obviously, Mexico has a lot of good players as well. I think Mexico has never gotten. I think they have made the round of 16 for the last 4 or 5, maybe even 6 World Cups. So they have a little streak going. They just can't get past it. That's the furthest they've ever gone. Hello, U.S. men's national team has been to the semifinal. Thank you very much. They've even been to the quarterfinal, better than Mexico. But I can see it's going to be a toss-up, I think, between Mexico and Poland. Group D, you're looking at France. You're looking at Australia, UAE or Peru, Denmark, and then Tunisia. Obviously, France should make it out. I'm looking at Denmark. Denmark really did play well at the Euro, so I'm looking for them to really go off of that and really hopefully play well. So I'm looking at France and Denmark on Group D. Group E, you're looking at Spain, New Zealand, or Costa Rica, Germany, and Japan. Germany, man, they need to get back on track. They need to get back on top of the podium. They played so poorly and they did not make the round of 16. It's pretty embarrassing for them in Russia. It was probably one of the most embarrassing moments in their country's history in modern day that they didn't even make the round of 16. Considering defending champions, it always seems defending champions have a rough time at the next one, but considering how loaded their team was, how veteran their team was, they should have made the round of 16. But I'm looking for them to bounce back. So I'm thinking about Spain and Germany in Group E making it out. Group F, you're looking at Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. Okay, Croatia was the runner-up in last year's World Cup in Russia, but they're getting old. They're getting a little bit old. Belgium, of course, is a powerhouse. A lot of veteran. I mean, they're getting up. They're all into their prime or a little bit after, but this is their time. This is Belgium's time too. This is their golden age of football, of players. Kevin De Bruyne, Lukaku. I mean, you're looking at all those kind of guys. The Hazard brothers. If Eden Hazard has anything left, I don't know. That guy's the laziest bum in the world with all the talent in the world, and he just doesn't. I don't like him. Never did. But watch out for Canada. Watch out for Canada. They've been playing. They've been like the surprise team over the last like 3 or 4 years coming out of CONCACAF. So look out for them. Is Croatia now too old? Possibly. Morocco. Not looking too much about them. I'm gonna have to look up to them a little bit, but I'm looking at Belgium and Canada coming out of that group actually. Group G, Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, Cameroon. Cameroon again. Last time they were in the World Cup, it was an embarrassment. Or am I thinking? Am I thinking of 2014? I can't remember. No, I got all my years mixed up now. But Brazil, I'm thinking about Brazil and Switzerland. Switzerland has a nice core of players. They play hard. They play correctly. They may play a little bit slow, but I think they just play the game right. I think they have that mindset. They have a strong mindset going into the World Cup every single year. So looking for them, Group G, Brazil and Switzerland. I know I'm European heavy here, but again, Europe is just a monster. So Group G, this last group, is this the last group? Yes, last group. Group H, I'm sorry. Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea. South Korea, again, was a surprise last in the group last year that pretty much knocked out Germany in the last match. Broke a lot of Germans' hearts. Portugal, I mean, you might be looking at Cristiano Ronaldo's last World Cup. I mean, obviously he's just a physical specimen. He is unlike any other. He's a monster. You know, he might play in the next World Cup. Who knows? When it comes to North America, but this might be his last. So you might be looking at him busting his ass. You know, who knows? Who knows what he's going to be doing in this next World Cup? But again, this might be his last. So, and Messi's. So you might be looking at two of the legends of the last 15 years. You know, top 10 players, top 5 even. Players of all time. This might be the last time we might see them in the World Cup. So I can see Portugal and obviously Argentina really just making that extra push for these guys. The last Ghana, oh man, they always they're one of the dangers of U.S. men's national team. Every time U.S. men's national team actually got over that hump in 2014 and actually beat them, but they always play strong in the World Cup. Uruguay, again, you have Suarez, you have Cavani, you have a lot of other great players there. Again, South Korea, I already covered them. That's going to be a tough group. I think this might be the toughest group to pick, but I'm going to be picking probably Portugal, and I'm going to pick Ghana. I don't know why, but I'm going to pick Ghana on that one. But I think it's going to be a very interesting. Obviously, a lot of crap just going around with this next World Cup in Qatar. A lot of just theories going around, a lot of proof going around that this was just fixed, and it's a dirty World Cup. It's going to be the dirtiest World Cup that we've known in modern day. But I'm going to just go over some of the cards that I'm going to be submitting though to CSG. Why I'm choosing CSG is because $12 a card. Some of these cards are only worth $2 or $3, but if you get them graded, you can sell them for $25, and people will pay that. If you get a 10, you get a 9, you can put a $25 price tag on this and make huge profit. Profit is profit, in my opinion. If a card's only worth $2 or $3, a lot of these cards you're going to be seeing some of the same ones of my breaks of all the prisms. I'm gonna have a lot more breaks coming up during and even coming close to the World Cup. But again, $12 a card, it's next to nothing. It's a great price. And again, you can take a $2 or $3 card, get it graded, and then all of a sudden you can add 20, maybe even 30, maybe even $40 to the card, depending on how good the player's playing at currently. Depending if it's a rookie card, if it's wanted. Does he play for England? Is he going to be in the World Cup? It's going to be a deciding factor, coming up to where people are going to start gravitating towards a lot of these cards. So I'm going to be going over some of these, and obviously, hopefully, within the next couple of months, we'll be getting them back, and we'll be doing a review on that. But Carl Saka, this is a Mosaic. This is from Euros 2021. But one of my boys, one of Arsenal players, hopefully he does make the team for England. He didn't make the last team. I don't know why, because he's been playing well. So I don't understand why Southgate didn't pick him. Yao Felix for Portugal, he will probably make the team as striker. He probably won't be the striker, obviously. CR7 will be the main striker on that team, but hopefully that's why I'm banking on Wales. Hopefully they make the World Cup. Of course, Gareth Bale, see if he has anything left in the tank. They are not making the World Cup, but this card is worth raw. I believe it's worth $7. So again, $12. It's worth $7 raw. You add $12, it gets 10, maybe a 9. I mean, you can sell this for $25, $30. Moises Keane, and of course he's a great young player coming up. Anyway, this is a silver of Mbappe. He is one of the most desired cards next to Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar. He's probably right there. He's probably top 5. Of course, playing for France, he'll be the main striker for France, I'm sure. This is a Mosaic from the 2021 Euros. Base of the Mosaic of same thing. Cristiano Ronaldo. Of course, this is in his Portugal uniform, so this might be desired coming up towards the World Cup. It's going to be tough for me going forward to figure out, am I going to dump these cards now, or am I going to wait and dump them close to the World Cup or during the World Cup? Aubameyang, this is a multicolored prism from 2021 Prism Premier League set. So yeah, pretty good overall card. That's just part of the card. I was like looking at the scratch. I was like, wait, what? But yeah, this is. I seen these raw for about like $80. So I'm gonna get this. Hopefully, it comes back a 9 or 10. Again, it comes back a 9 or 10. It's already worth anywhere between $60 and $80. You can probably add a couple hundred to that. Here's a red mojo of Anthony Martial. Of course, he'll be playing for France. Manchester United is always going to be a desired card, regardless. Not sure if he's going to make the team, obviously, but Trent and Alexander-Arnold, right back for England. Liverpool, again, always a desired card. Base of Cristiano Ronaldo, again, he's going to be playing in the World Cup. Manchester United, of course, hopefully no one gets injured prior to the World Cup. Of course, we have, let's see, 1, 2, we have 3 of these. So hopefully those come back in a nice. Mason Mount will probably most likely be part of the England squad going forward. Of course, Chelsea, this is a red prism, red prism. But he'll be part of the England squad. Jadon Sancho, hopefully he starts playing well. He was not, I don't think he was part of the last group that was picked for the last England squad. But this is a silver This is Nathan Collins. This is a rookie card. This is a purple to 99. Rookie card. Some of these rookie cards I'm going to be hanging on to potentially. I'm going to see if they're going to sell. If they don't sell, I'm going to be hanging on to them just for futures. Just hopefully that they pop off and they become something. Jamal Lewis. This is an orange to 25. Newcastle. This is one of the specialty cards in the Prism set. This is a white Ramsdale. I have a few of these. They go for raw, man. They go for raw like around like $20. So you get 9 or 10. If you get a 10, you're adding at least $100 to this thing. So yeah, I got three of those. Christian Pulisic, got 2 of these. Again, he'll be the main guy. He'll be the captain for U.S. men's national team. Of course, Chelsea. Again, I'm gonna try to sell one of those and see what they go for. If they go for high money, raw, I think that's around like $5-6. Again, it comes back at 10. You're adding $100 minimum to it. It's a desired card. Bukayo Saka, Arsenal. Hopefully makes the England squad. Again, this is that'll be just for me. I probably won't be selling that one. Harvey Elliott. Hopefully he makes it back. I'm not sure if he'll be part of the team, but I know. I mean, this kid is. You make the top 11. You make the starting 11 in that Liverpool side. You're special. He made the starting 11. He was playing until he got injured. I think he got ACL. Hopefully he comes back strong. Hopefully he comes back confident. Again, this will be something that I'll probably hang on to until he gets back. Maybe I'll put one up just to see if it would sell and see what it sells for. But I know raw it's around like again $5-6. Let's see. This is Rafinha, Leeds. This is a silver. Yeah, silver. Again, Leeds has a huge supporter base, has a huge fan base. Even in the United States, oddly enough, even though they've been out of the they were in the championship for so long. Obviously, there was the whole going bankrupt and whatnot, the problems there. But again, they're desired cards. Again, here's another one for Junior Firpo. These lead cards, especially if they are hyper or silver minimum, they're desired. And it shows by just price. I think the junior was like something like $5 raw, and I think the Rafinha was something around close to $10 raw, according to eBay stats. So looking at this one, this is a rookie card silver, Tino. So yeah, any type of rookie card silver or whatever, I'm trying to get them slabbed, just because. I mean, it's a rookie card for one, and it's $12 for two. $12 is not going to break my bank account. Virgil van Dijk, again, silver, Liverpool, desired. You're going to get that all day. This is a Japanese player for Liverpool. Surprising enough, I looked up the card, and just a base raw is something around $15. You get a 9 or 10, you're adding anywhere from $75 to $100 to this card. If you get a 10, obviously if you get a 9, it's probably going to be going down to anywhere from around 40 to 50. But again, $12 for a base card, $12 to slab this. I could put it at $30 and still make profit. You know what I'm saying? So you got 3 of those. So hopefully at least 110 out of those. Raphael Varane, silver. Again, Manchester United, you probably will be playing for France. I don't know what the France team looks like. I'm going to have to really look into that. But again, desired on both sides. Again, a rookie card, Jacob Ramsey for Aston Villa. Hear nothing but good things about him. Midfielder, Mo Salah won't be part of the World Cup, which I'm so confused by why Cameroon and some of those and some of the other African countries have made it, but Egypt has not. I don't know what I just don't get it. But Segal made it. I'm confused. But Mo Salah, Liverpool, great, one of the best players in the world currently. Again, Liverpool, Fabinho, Brazilian, green wave. Just love the card in general, but this, Liverpool. Again, Ramsdale, this is a red mojo. This is to 159. It'll be interesting if he gets picked for the World Cup. Obviously, he's playing well with Arsenal. Again, I'm sure the teams won't be picked until next season, so he'll have another part of the season to perform. Hopefully he performs well. Maybe he will get picked. Again, rookie card for Arsenal. I have a few of these, but I want to just slab one, put it up for sale, and see what it sells for. And if it sells great, and if it sells for anywhere from $40 or even more, I'm going to slab the other ones. Lukonga, great up and coming player for Arsenal. I know he hasn't been playing lately. I know he played early in the season, but again, rookie card Arsenal. I'm going to see where it goes. Another Arsene Fullerine, rookie card forward. Again, he's playing in the academy for the most part, but again, who knows who's going to be the starting number 9 next season for Arsenal? Will he be it? Will Eddie be it? Will Martinelli? Hopefully, he will be it. Let's see, we got 3 of Conte. He's French, I believe. Yeah, I think he's French. Yeah. He's French. Rookie card, Liverpool. Again, I'm going to see if one sells. I'm going to pull back the other 2. If the other one sells at a very good price, high price, hopefully one of them comes back at 10. Yeah, then sell the other ones off. Rookie card, Carney for Aston Villa. Again, hear nothing but great things for him. Midfielder. Looking forward to see what these come out to. Bruno Fernandes. Again, this is raw. I think it's $15 raw. Manchester United. He's going to be part of the Portugal team going into the World Cup. Again, $15 raw. 10 if it comes out of 10, even a 9, 10. If it comes out of 10, you're adding minimum $150 to that card. So I'm looking forward to that. Again, Sadio Mane, he will be part of the World Cup. Again, Liverpool, again, if it comes back at 10, I'm going to see where it comes back at. I might pull one back and wait for the World Cup. Again, still desire Liverpool. Great player, one of the best players in the world. Let's see what we got here. We got Trevon, rookie for Chelsea, and he is a defender. I think he's, what is he, right back, left back? Again, Chelsea desired one of the bigger clubs in English Premier League. Rookie, again, see a 10. I think these are only like $3 raw, but again, you bring back a 10, you can add $20, $30 to it. And again, it's just Chelsea rookie cards are going up and up for this set as well. This is Michael Olsen, rookie card. This one's confusing. Born in United Kingdom, but he plays for France. He played the last time he played for the under 21s for France. But everything I've read up about him, very good player, very promising player, very promising career. So again, raw, I think these are $9. Graded, again, you could put it, you get a 10, a minimum $50. And considering that it's a rookie, you could probably go up to maybe 100, 120. You never know. Martin Ortvergard. Sad to see Norway not part of the World Cup, but just a great player. Steele, 35 million pounds for this kid. Still 23 years old. Hasn't even reached his peak. Haven't even reached his peak of talent. He had a rough half season basically of last year. But this year he's been just killing it. And he's only going to get better and better. He's showing why he was a wonder kid in the Real Madrid academy at one point in time. And at one point in time, Real Madrid thought this was going to be the next best number 10 in the world. And slowly but surely, man, scoring those goals, making those assists. He's playing great this season. Possibly next to Saka, player of the year for Arsenal. Again, he's just going to keep on getting better and better. Raw, I think these were $15. Again, get up to a 10, your minimum $100 added to it. Again, another youngster for Arsenal and for England. He was called up for England the last international break. It'll be nice to see if he makes the England squad, because Saka will be on that squad for the next probably 10 years, 8 to 10 years. Earl Smith, and look, how comes Earl? I thought it's Earl, but it's Smith Rowe. This was $20, I think, raw. So yeah, again, get a 10 on this bad boy. If it's already $20 raw, you could probably a minimum of $100. Hoping for a 10, and that looks really nice. I cleaned it off and everything like that. Looked it over. Looks beautiful. Looks like a beautiful card. So hopefully a 10 comes back on that one. Liam Cooper. This was a surprise. When I looked this card up, it was $8 raw. So I'm hoping that comes back at 9 or 10. Add a few. Add $30, $40 to it. I mean, it's gonna be nice profit off of it. Again, $12 to slab that, no problem. And I love what CSG is doing right now. I love the direction of the company. I love that they changed the header of their slabs, and what they're talking about of the direction of the company as a whole. Right now they have a partnership with eBay, Authentic Guaranteed. That's who they send the cards to, is CSG. So they have a nice partnership. I'm hoping that CSG does something with eBay in terms of grading. That they, if you're a member of eBay, you're a seller or a buyer. I guess you would be a seller. If you're a seller in eBay, you might get an extra $1 or $2 off each slab of when you submit your cards to CSG. Who knows? Who knows what might not be coming up? But I like the direction. I like what they're doing, and it looks like they're in for the long haul. It looks like they really want to compete against the PSGs or PSA, and then SGC. I don't like Beckett at all. I'm not a fan of Beckett. I'm not a fan of their slabs. I'm not a fan of anything they do, pretty much. But getting back, this is just a few more cards. But Carl Sacca, again, hopefully makes the, again, this is like a $5 raw, and then of course you just add, it'll be like a $100 card if it's 10. But this is just for me. That I won't be selling that. That'll just be part of my PC. This will be a rookie card. This is a goalkeeper for Brentford, David Raya. Of course, this is a 340. This is a $4 card raw. I know it's small considering it's a numbered card, but $4 again. It's $12 to slab. Add $20 to it. Add $30 if it comes back at 10. You can try to sell it for $30 and it's profit. You get rid of a card. It's nice and slabbed. I know a lot of people don't like graded cards, but for the people who do, they can get a graded card of maybe one of their favorite players and there's plenty of fans out there of him. James Ward-Prowse, he was part of the last England squad of international break. I recently looked it up and I was kind of surprised. He's always been a good player, not a great player. He's always been there. Obviously not good enough to attract towards, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Manchester United, and such. Obviously, it could be just, he could be a Jamie Vardy where he's just completely loyal to Southampton. Still a good player. Will he be part of the England squad? Who knows? But this will be one that I'll basically slab up, hold till World Cup, and see if he gets picked. If he gets picked, then I'll hold back and then sell it during the World Cup. And then here is a rookie card. This is a hyper. Again, of Dro Gilhart. Of course, rookie card, Leeds, huge club. Rookie card, why not? $12. This card is $12 raw. So it's like, okay, why not get this slab for $12? That's going to be a huge order for me. It's going to be, hopefully it'll come back within the next couple months. But it's going to be a huge order. I got this, and then I got another huge stack of cards. That's another 55 cards. In total, it's going to be something around, 112 cards or something like that. I'm going to send them. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of cards coming to and from CSG. But yeah, that'll be at the end of the video. Let me know in the comment section who's your favorite for the World Cup. I'm going to have a lot more discussions going forward, talking about the World Cup. Hopefully especially when rosters get finalized. I'm going to be looking forward to that, and little by little, I'm going to be grabbing some more hobby boxes of those mosaics for sure. They seem to come pretty. I know the European or the Euro box that I got, a mosaic, that I broke about, what was that, 2 weeks ago. No, it was only about $160. So they might come in maybe a little on the cheaper side. Hopefully they're around maybe like 300. If they're around 300, I'll definitely pick up like 4 or 5 boxes of those and just keep on picking them up along the way, just to see what kind of hits I can get, and slab them up and see what we can do. But yeah, that'll be the end of the video. Like, subscribe, it'll really help me out. I'm obviously new. I'm really just trying to find my rhythm and trying to find what can I do with this channel. I really want to be focused on football, basketball, and obviously European football, aka soccer. And that's what I'm kind of leaning towards. And I'm going to be talking, hopefully I'll be talking more, sports in general too, not just sports cards, but sports in general too. And hopefully I'll be start doing that. But yeah, that'll be it. Have a great day.